Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. I'm Ranita, and we are getting into this full moon eclipse, lunar eclipse in Gemini for this Monday, Moon Day. So, in saying that, I wanted to come to you right on this full moon energy to share with you your ritual, the intentions that we're working with this wonderful energy that's setting us off coming into the next season and blowing us into this winter solstice coming into December, and how important it is to work with Mother Moon. We're in this full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini. Now, in your local area of if you're Eastern Standard Time here in the US, you can see she started coming in around about 4:29 a.m. this morning. And then we have where other areas, as far as London and Sydney, it starts coming in at about 9 a.m. this morning. Sydney around about 9 tonight. Los Angeles came in at 1 a.m. in the morning, 1 a.m., 1:29 a.m. So why are we coming in right on this exact day? Well, it is Monday, Moon Day, the best time to talk about it, set up our energy for it. We have within 72 hours to gel with this energy, to work with it, and also go on and join the altar visual with this lunar eclipse in Gemini with us, so that where we're flowing in, you still got time. Don't sit on it. I know everybody in the U.S. has been flowing with our holiday energy here, but it's the best time to set it off and get ready into the eclipse season. We're moving into December and winter solstice and all the nice shifting and sifting that we'll be going through. So let's get it in and talk about this. So this full moon and eclipse in Gemini is all about clearing your head and thinking positive thoughts. We're also in the Sagittarius energy, which is all about dealing with manifestation, positiveness, optimism, with all of the array of energy that we've been experiencing, especially in all over the world globally, with all the shifting and sharing and shifting of the social environments, and how we as a collective have to be shifting and willing to say, hey, we're changing. Are you willing to go with this change? If you're not, then you're going to sleep. If you are, best time to do it. Okay, so this looks like a potentially amazing week coming in. We will enter this last eclipse season of 2020 of the year, and just afterwards comes in a link between Saturn and Mercury, the planet that rules Gemini. Why do I need to ecliptic spiritualist? Why do you get into the astrology part of the Mama Moon? And why do we work with the moon systems? Why do we work with it? Why is it important? It's about your life. It's the clock of your life, okay? And my life too. So as a practitioner, whatever practice you are, and given this information as a guide, we're going to be rocking with the intentions, with doing an altar visual at http://eclipticspiritualist7.com. Join that for 7 days. Energy will be working in, and then you'll be working with your private energy, or also joining us on Patreon account. You can hit the about section and join. We'll be hitting a goddess energy with the goddess event calendar, moving us out of slow living from November and getting into this winter Yule magic and light energy. Join us on Patreon to get some insight on various goddesses hitting those points. Okay, so Gemini is an interchangeable sign with the feeling of being all over the place at times. Okay, so on the other hand, it feels like a lot might be said in this week as well. So, and as a fact, there is like a danger of saying too much. But however, once you've expressed yourself with integrity, of course, that's one of our key words, integrity with this full moon and lunar eclipse in Gemini, what follows should be positive. And it's also a very good week of signing a contract or making a deal. Okay, so that's one of the things you want to zoom into, is what? Signing a contract and making a good deal. So that could be in a lot of job opportunities, business opportunities, purchases. That is great. Far as in elevating yourself, maybe going back to school, certifications, those type of things, to be building a new setup for yourself for 2021. It's all about the setup. And we talked about last week about focus. The energy was going over that and getting our planning set to 2021. Planning, being mindful. So this full moon and eclipse Gemini is also an amazing time to doing what? Clearing our head so you think positive and let go of any arguments. If you are any kind of unforgiveness, and arguments that may have taken place over the last full moon and new moon, this is a way of clearing out that energy, okay? And that's something that we do on Patreon a lot, of looking over things and then clearing out things as well, okay? So this isn't to say that you shouldn't ever think negatively, but we all need to process our thoughts and feelings in the full moon. And the best time to do that in Gemini is all about thoughts. And thoughts and feelings are usually intertwined. So, however, once you work through them, let them go. Let them go. You can repeat. The truth is exercise from last month of new moon in Taurus. So if you worked a new moon in Taurus that we were here, we had to exercise a lot of questions. You could bring those questions back in, okay, to replace any fear with a fact, some things that are worth letting go. Contemplate that idea this week, okay? That's going to follow our astrological forecast as well, which is posted on the website, which will be up today, and you will see it throughout the week of our daily readings. Make sure that you're sharing the website, and make sure you're sharing this beautiful YouTube channel. It's all about building yourself. So what does lunation mean for you, and what does it mean for me? So you're going to find your rising sign. I've talked about this last month with the new moon about going to cafe.astrology.com and go underneath your natal chart, okay? It's a free website. I'm not linked to this website at all, but I'm also sharing this so that you can do your individual work. I am your guide. You need to do individual work so that you understand your natal chart, okay? So let me tell you where your house is underneath your sign, your sun sign. So Aries, this particular lunation in Gemini falls underneath your third house. Taurus, your second house. Gemini, your first house. Cancer, your 12th house. Leo, your 11th house. Virgo, your 10th house. Libra, 9th. Scorpio, 8th. Sagittarius, 7th. Capricorn, 6th. Aquarius, 5th. And Pisces, your 4th house. How you can check that? You need to know your natal chart. Go to cafe.astrology.com cafe@astrology.com to pull your natal chart for what? For free, okay? And you're just going to say, this energy is coming in. So one of the best ways to work with this energy this week is to do what? Meditate. So that if you haven't been keeping up with your practice in meditating, now is the time to get back into it. Just sit quietly and chat, and that's I am, okay? The phonic spelling is OM, okay? So a yogic chant that represents the sound in the universe is okay? Alternatively, there's a lot of YouTube videos about meditation, but if you check the ritual out, and I'm going to talk about the ritual here, if you check it out on the website, I have it up about the ritual to do. I have a video that's about 15 minutes of a restorative meditation to align yourself with this energy, okay? So it's very important to do what? The restorative chill out meditation, okay? You want to do that. Now with this full moon, it's very important about a time of forgiveness. So you want to practice gratitude, release of negativity, and all the things that you can recall that was negative that affected you, and then bring in the positive. But these are a few questions that you want to ask yourself, okay? So you want to write this down. You can close caption it as well into the list here in the video. So these are a couple of questions that you want to ask yourself and write it down into your journal, your grimoire, your diary, wherever you chart your computer, wherever you chart your thoughts into the cycles. Okay, so here's a couple of questions. Here's the one question with the full moon. Have I been, this is a question you're going to pose yourself. Have I been superficial and glossing over other people's feelings? So you're going to list any occasions when this has been the case. Okay? What more could I read, listen to, or watch to expand my mind? That's the third question. I'm sorry, the second question. The third question is, have I been feeling restless? And if so, what do I need to address? Okay, so I'll go over the three questions. Have I been superficial and glossing over other people's feelings? You want to list any occasions when this has been the case. Number 2 is, what more could I read, listen to, or watch to expand my mind? That's your second question. The third question is, have I been feeling restless? And if so, what do I need to address? What do you need to address in this area of forgiveness, practicing gratitude, and releasing negativity? So these are the questions you're going to ask yourself to release with the new moon of forgiveness. Okay. Now, every moon cycle, we always do our joss paper release. So you can write this down into your joss paper, and then you're going to do what? Roll it away. I'm not going to do the demonstration. If you need that demonstration, go back to some of our new moon and full moon. I can link it in here into the video so you can see how that is done. Joss paper is like payment into the universe, into the astral plane, allowing your angels, spirit guides to carry your spirit team to carry that off for you, so that way you're releasing it and then it's gone away from you. It's gone away from you. Okay? Now, you want to make sure that you're doing this and practicing this. Okay? Why, Ranita? Because it's releasing and receiving each new moon and full moon, so that way you don't have stagnant energy, especially with Mars now moving direct. Yay! I know Aries is very happy, but the rest of us will be very happy too. That has a lot of strong energy in our houses, because then we can do some things and be more have that more of a push to move forward. Okay, so moving on into the ritual for this Gemini full moon and lunar eclipse. Now, this ritual is in full writing on the website, but I will get into the details of it, short details, but I want you to go to the website to look at it in full writing, but I will give you step by step. Keep in mind that I am your guide, okay? So you can work this whatever way that you want. You could see the list and see how it integrates into your life or your practice. But as your guide, it's not limited to, okay? So you can expand on it or shorten it out, however you're led to do so. That's why I'm considered your guide. All right. So this full moon and eclipse, talking about this full moon eclipse ritual, there's a couple of things you're going to need. You can work this ritual from November the 27th, which was a couple of days ago, and it was posted on the 27th on the website. You can subscribe to our website so you can get all the wonderful things that are there and stay in the loop. You can work this ritual all the way from the 27th through December the 10th. Okay, so these are the things you're going to need. You're going to need your cleansing tools, which can be your sage, your herbal buns, oils, incense, okay, nam champa, frankincense and myrrh, white sage, blue sage, those areas that are handy, okay. Some things are kind of difficult to get due to the pandemic and getting it from the proper people that sanctify those things in a certain kind of way. You just don't want to purchase sage and just buying stuff from everybody, because it depends on the practice that they've done to make sure that it's proper. All right, and you get the proper result. So you're going to include the cosmic meditation that is listed On the website, I have it in detail. It's called the Restorative Chill Meditation, someone that I really enjoy to work with. So you can do that. You want to have 3 sheets of paper and a pen. You want to have 3 candles. The candles that I'm going to recommend, and you can, those that are advanced practitioners, you can use white, a bigger pillar candle. I'm recommending 3 white tea lights. Okay. You can use 3 white tea lights. Okay. Also a string, scissors, chocolate, or another sweet treat of your choice, so just in case you got some type of allergies. All right. You can get the meditation again where? On the website in full detail. So you want to have your ingredients nearby. If you like, you can also have a blanket or a pillow for comfort during your meditation when you're doing your restoration meditation, because you tend to get a little chilly when you're doing it. You want to start this ritual by shaking out or lightly jumping up and down to get the blood flow going through your body. Your body feel to stretch in any way that feels good. Okay, and when you are done, take your cleansing tool of choice and begin using it around your aura. Your aura is pretty much to stretch out as I'm doing for your body. Okay, your aura is pretty much arm's length, and then it goes all the way around you arm's length. That's your aura. Okay, your aura, I have a video on that if you don't know what your aura is. And as you cleanse your aura, you can cleanse your surrounding area where you live, in your home. You want to say this out loud. On this night, I welcome the magical lunar energies. May this wash away any stagnancy and negativity and any energy that keeps me trapped in my own self-limiting beliefs. Whoosh, my aura is cleansed. Whoosh, my aura is recharged. I feel vitality flowing through me now. The magic within me has now been awakened. I am whole. I am light. I am free to be me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's one of the mantras you can recite over yourself. Next, you want to cleanse your surrounding. As you cleanse, feel free to recite the following. If you would like to further guidance on how to cleanse your space, you will read the rest. I can read this out loud to you, but here it is. This space is now bathed in a healing, protective white light. This light lifts any dense energy that may be lingering in this space. This light energy allows me to connect my higher self and my inner goddess. My space is cleansed. My space is renewed. I am safe. I am protected. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So once you've did your cleansing, you're going to say this. Again, keep in mind that is in full writing where? On the website underneath ritual for November. Okay. Full moon ritual. So you're going to meditate. I'm going to advise you to do your 3 candles. I'm not going to read it all to you. Take your full steps to do that. It is about 9 steps here that I have. And you're going to ask the universe and your angels to guide you during this through closing it. You're going to show honor to yourself in this as well. It's going to have your scissors to snap the string because you're doing what? Breaking stuff off. You're cutting off connections to things as of past. You're going to do a protection around yourself, and then you're going to close it. Okay? So a happy lunar eclipse and full moon to you. Go to the website, look at the ritual in full detail. It is specific, very detailed. You can cut it down the way you want or lengthen it the way that you want, the way that you're guided. But roll it over in yourself to see how you can work it with your energy. Okay? Also in this, you can also include a spiritual bath. Now, here's the deal. Do not do a spiritual bath until 3 days after the eclipse. Okay? Why, Ranita? We do not do spiritual baths during lunar or solar eclipse period. It's too much potency coming through. So do not do baths during it. You need to wait a good 72 hours to do a spiritual bath. It's too much energy coming through, so we do not do spiritual baths. That's why you don't hear me saying do a spiritual bath through it Afterwards, do a spiritual light bath with some Epsom salt, 2 cups of Epsom salt, and then cleanse then. Okay, but do not repeat, do not do a spiritual bath cleansing whatsoever through what? Lunar eclipses, solar eclipses. Those are no-nos. Too potent, dangerous, okay, to your being, to your physicality. Do not do that, okay? Per Ranita. Now, if you're listening to that me, that's my advice. You could do as you will, but my advice is not to do that. You know, as your guide and as a practitioner, I strongly disadvise spiritual baths during that. That's a no-no, okay? You wait till afterwards. Just do your regular showering, but no baths, okay? Because a bath is like an ocean when we treat it as practitioners, okay? So in saying that, I love you very much. Wonderful full moon lunar eclipse in Gemini to you. Make sure that you do the work so you can get the full benefits of working with Mama Moon. Make sure that you join the Altar Visual on our website at http ecliptic spiritualist at https://eclipticspiritualist7.com. Go underneath November 30th Altar Visual. We're starting to get busy going into the next 72 hours. It's a 7-day visual, so it's going to be, this energy is going to be looping in with this lunar eclipse. It's very important to catapult us and using this energy to catapult us into these seasons coming in, because we live by the seasons and the cycles. All right. I love you very much. Click the wiggly bell there down below. Ding dong ding, to make sure you're getting a daily fresh tarot card reading that comes to you every day, Monday through Friday, along with 3 different days, usually Mondays, Wednesdays, or Fridays, additional videos to enhance your practice. How we grow is to grow and go with this channel with sharing. Also we grow and go with joining the Patreon account. We have a Goddess Advent calendar, 25 days. Each day starting tomorrow, $5, joining our Patreon account before it switches in 2021. It's a day of learning about goddesses. Very important. You learn to work with them, understand it. Even if you're not going to work it, it's good for knowledge that way. You know, knowledge is power. That is a truth. You know, learning things so you could divide it in your downline, in your downloads. I will see you next time. Have a wonderful, wonderful full moon. Bye-bye.